Yo, what's up? This is DJA Allen, also known as DJA. I'm here to talk about my track Bang 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 that I produced for XV on his EP called Awesome.
Reality's harsh, so I dream through it.
This track was done in Ableton and also in Logic. This is the final session in Ableton before I sent it to be mixed by a friend of mine. So this is a demo mix of it down here. It was not the final one that ended up on the record. So this song, it utilized a sample in the beginning, but I replayed it. The sample is cleared, but it's not a sample; it's a replay, and you can see those elements here. For basically, this is the replayed sample element. So inside you can see, wah guitar. There's contact stuff in there. Strings and brass. More brass. This is stuff out of Logic. Xylophone from Logic. And some more strings from Contact and Logic stuff. And bass. The first part of the song contains this piano, which is Ableton piano, and I think also Alicia's keys from Contact. These loops are programmed in Machine and then rendered out as audio. So there's some of that stuff. There's some addictive drums. Also a vocal element. I'm not sure where that is right now. There it is. This is a vocal element from the original sample. And I went in and just redid the vocals myself, like the original, and then resampled it and brought it into the new song. So that's my voice, but also with a little piano and other things to replicate the sample as close as possible. There's a bed of synthesizer stuff here from Nexus and Reactor and Sylenth. some more silence in the chorus. And a little melody in the back of the chorus as well. So it's a little bit of everything. There's rendered drums from Machine. Machine is still doing some stuff. There's a little bit of programming, some MIDI from Addictive Drums that's flattened almost down to audio here. And then lots of synth to make the beds and lots of stuff to recreate the sample. So in just a second, I'll show you the Logic session that I used to recreate the sample. Okay, so this is the Logic session for the sample replay for the song Bang Bang by XV. I had this sample originally. So what that is that's my actual like sample stem that I had worked on and worked over with filters and stuff like that. So what I did is I came into Logic and I used basically really straightforward Logic instruments, just strings and horns and things like that, and recreated the song. I also re-recorded the vocals so that I could resample those on top of so most of this stuff is just straightforward trumpet. It's really straightforward Logic instruments, but putting them together with a little bit of simple compression and a little bit of like ozone on the master to make it sound a bit more like a record. And then once I got it sounding as close to the original song as I could with vocals and stuff, then I would bring it as stems back into Ableton, which you saw before, so that I could work with it more inside Ableton. Obviously these tracks sound a lot drier and a lot plainer. I also, in that Ableton session, had added some wah guitar that a friend of mine played for me. So, yeah, thanks for checking it out.